Basically,
How Hasmap works internally?
so basically, like, I mean, basically, a hash map is a fundamental data structure. So it used to store key value base. So it works based on hashing, which allows, I mean, retrieve or insertion based on the case. Like if we want to do the insertion, I mean, a key value pair into hash map, we'll use put key value. I mean, in that, the hash map calculates the hash code of the key. So yeah.
So what
Uh,
is the internal data structure Hasmap uses?
internal data structure. I mean, you are asking the what like array or no?
Yeah. What internal data structure it uses to store this key value or whatever you told?
Yeah, basically it typically array of node objects store a key value pairs. So each node represents an entry in the map. So it contains key value and a reference to the next node. So yeah, I mean internal data structure. That is the brief thing.
No,
Array
I'm not
of
looking
node
for
will
that
use.
actually. I'm looking for like yeah. So that's from layman point of view, internally how it stores, whether it uses an array or a linked list, what it uses.
I mean, HashMap uses a linked list basically to store multiple entries at the same index of the array, right? I mean, this linked list allows multiple entries with different keys, so that it has to be coexist within the same bucket, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh,
So
so do you know string is immutable, right?
yeah.
Why string is immutable?
Uh, I mean, uh, if I mean, immutable means the state cannot be changed after it is created, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, because of caching, maybe because strings are immutable because they can be cached or reused. So with that cached or reusing functionalities, this can lead performance benefits. Like in many scenarios, same string is used in multiple times, or else apart from caching, there is security. You can also say that security ensures if string cannot be modified after creation, which prevent certain vulnerabilities. So like exposing sensitive data or modifying the strings.
Okay.
I mean, you can say
Okay, go on.
define simplicity also.
Okay. You have used finally keyword, right? Finally.
Finally,
Finally, you use finally, right? Finally.
yeah.
So does finally always execute in Java?
Uh, I don't know pretty much.
Okay.
Maybe what I know is finally it's designed to execute code that should always run, uh, whether exception throws or not, right? So yeah, I mean, I think finally used when we want to try no further code is the program is executed
Okay.
when
Can
we
you
use
tell
the
me
system call. Yeah.
what methods does the object class have?
Sorry.
What method does the object class have?
what methods does the object class have?
object class have. What are the default methods for an object class has?
Uh, One is finalize to string equals like object. It compares the current object with specified of the equality, and one is hash code get get class.
Okay.
And wait.
No,
Wait.
have you heard about clone equals finalize methods?
Yeah, clone. I mean, clone creates and retain a copy of an object, right? So basically, what clone method does, it creates a shallow copy by default. It often
Okay.
override.
Yeah, how can you make a class immutable?
I think, like if we want to make the class immutable, we can use class final.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can use the fields like private, final, or else what can we do? Like we should not provide any setter methods, right? That which allows to modify the state of the object,
Okay.
or a toString earlier as well. We discussed earlier toString can be used. Right. Equals object of object, and hash code.
Okay.
Yeah.
How can you make a class singleton in Java?
How to make singleton? I'm not able to recall. Can you elaborate the question?
So how can you?
I know single.
Yeah.
Singleton is a design pattern that
Yes,
I know.
yes. How can you
we,
make? How can you make a class singleton?
Like we can use private constructor, like which if we want to make a singleton, if I have a one class, we want to prevent instantiation of from outside of the class, so we use private constructors. So that helps to make a singleton class to that. Or else we can use static method, basic static method. So it always returns the single instance of the class. So yeah, I think both those two methods can be used.
Okay. So as a how can you do you know like equal and hash code method?
Equal and
hash code method.
Yeah, I know.
So can you tell me when it is needed?
Yeah, basically equal method is used to compare.
Used to compare
the contents of two objects for equality. So and hash code returns value of the object. So it's a method which uses it returns the value of the object.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how can I use a object as a key in Hasmap?
How can we use?
Object as a key in Hasmap. Can I use a
Obviously, we have
object as a key in Hasmap? What are the data types I can use as a key in Hasmap?
I mean, for to add key value pairs, I think we have to use put method to add key value pairs to the hash map, and we have to pass the object.
So what are the
if
yes
you want
correct,
to,
but what are the data types can be used as a key in Hasmap?
hash code and equals. I mean, both the methods can be methods in the class of object, so you want to use as a key. So for the essential functioning of the hash map,
Okay. So how
or
can you?
else we can
Yeah.
sorry
Yeah.
or else we can create an instance of hash map like
No,
instantiate
I'm not. I
hash
no, no.
map
I think you are
object.
taking in a wrong way. So what I need.
Okay.
So I can use integer. Can I use integer as a key in Hasmap?
Yeah.
Can I use string as a key?
Yeah.
Can I use object as a key in Hasmap? Can I use object as a key in Hasmap?
That's it. Thinking. I got the question. Yeah. I'm thinking. Is there any? I think we can use object as a key in hash map. So as long as an object correctly implements the hash code and equals method, so we can use for like we have a built-in Java classes like string and integer, or so that methods are already implemented. So we can use directly objects classes keys in the hash map without any additional modifications. But yeah, we can use object. I mean, so if we want to use,
Okay.
I think we can use, yeah.
Okay. How can you make an object thread set?
Or can we make an
Object thread
threads?
set. Yeah.
Uh, in threads, from some random difference.
Pardon?
You said that object thread safe was. I'm sorry, I didn't get the question. Thread set.
Yeah, thread set. Do you know what is thread set?
I mean, maybe it is useful to safely access or modify multiple threads concurrently without any data corruption.
Have you heard about wait?
Thread which calls wait on an object. So it releases lock on the object and enters in the waiting state, allowing threads to open the lock and access the object. Right. So yeah. So sleep is a method. Actually, sleep is a static method in thread class. So it is used to pause the execution and of the current thread for a specific amount of time. So yeah, I mean earlier wait it releases the locks and holds, but in sleep method it does not release any locks and holds, allowing threads to execute concurrently basically if you use the sleep. So I think sleep is used only for delaying the execution. So yeah.
Okay.
So if we want to brief about it, like
No, it's okay. Okay.
wait is
How can you stop a thread?
I didn't know much about threads actually.
Okay. Okay.
Didn't work on threads itself. Basic concepts.
Okay. Okay. Have you used any bug reporting tool in your project?
Bug reporting tool.
Yeah.
I mean, for brief content, we used Jira.
Okay.